Hey guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University. Okay, so Cage, he's got what, these two giant bullets at him, these big slugs, and they've exploded inside of him, so they're shrapnel, and they're still moving, crawling all over the place, embedding themselves deeper into his organs, partially because of the material that they're made of, and partially because that's just the way that his skin works. It's tightening, and ugh, that's a hell of a place to be in. And I'm literally thinking the entire time, okay, you're in the hospital. Why don't you go and do one of those CAT scans? Like you're supposed to remove all metal because the magnets will rip the metal right out of you. Or you know what? He was in the back of that dumpster, the garbage truck. Why don't you just continue going and come across one of those big car magnets? Move giant automobiles and whatnot. Get the shrapnel out that way. I mean, unless it's non-ferrous, like not magnetic, then it shouldn't be an issue. Just get the stuff out of your body that way. Um, anyway, this was the flesh episode, not just because of the shrapnel of the bullets inside of his flesh. More specifically, characters got fleshed out a lot more. We learned a little bit more about Riva, the fact that she lied her butt off to Cage, and we learned a little more about Mariah, and we learned a good portion more about Misty. Now, the Missy thing, the lemonade story, was pretty wicked. Her cousin Cassandra being taken away and ran a train on her. That's insane. Um, yeah, and that's why she became a cop. And that's cool. That's cool. See, a lot of people are going to look at this and say this was such a slow episode. And yeah, it wasn't nearly as much action. The episode was just as long as all the other episodes, but since there wasn't any real action, it was mostly just talking, just fleshing out the characters, as I said. It will seem a whole lot longer. The cool part about this is that this is why many of us watch TV shows rather than movies. If Luke Cage were made into a movie, it would not be a very detailed movie at all, because movies can't really be that detailed. You're gonna have like certain scenes which are gonna try and get you and grip you hard. They're gonna try and make you happy, make you sad, make you excited, make you angry, make you happy again, and just try and throw you through this roller coaster of emotions, because that's the time frame that movies have. Even if you're gonna be doing this big epic Moses 3 hour, Cecil B. DeMille thing. I think it was 3 hours. It might have been four. But they actually had an intermission in the middle. Yeah, it's a pretty long movie. But the idea is that in a TV show, you've got the time to spread it out, to really get to know each and every character. And it's out of these TV shows that the spin offs can happen, because when you really dig the feel of a particular character, you simply make a spin off of that character, hence the Luke Cage. They knew they were going to do that anyway, but he got his introduction in Jessica Jones, and now here he is in his own. Diamondback cleared house. Every single time I think, man, this guy can't get any crazier, he proves me wrong. And yeah, now we have Luke Cage being dipped in acid so that his skin will be a little bit weaker so they can take out the shrapnel, but it's still not working. So let's see what happens in the next episode. I really just wanted to be like, chill to the next episode, but that would be too cliche. Okay, later.